I'm thrilled to be joined in studio by the singer-songwriter Declan O'Rourke. Good morning to you, Declan.
How are you doing, Joe? Are you giving away one of those prizes to everyone in the audience?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. No, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, listeners only on this occasion. But we'll do our best for you other than that. Okay. Magpie's Eye. What's that?
It's, well, what's it sound like when you say it?
Magpie's Eye. A bird? Magpie?
Yeah.
Zai?
That's it. Magpie's Eye.
Yeah. Ah, Magpie's Eye. It's not spelled that way, by the way, in case people think I'm a complete idiot. So where did you come up with the name?
Well, there's a song on the record, and it's got it's a story, like a great old urban legend about these two New York brothers, and they were hoarders. And they filled up this huge house full of stuff until it killed them. Really a fascinating tale, but I put a line in the song that said, he saw the whole wide world through a magpie's eye. You know, the whole collecting thing. And so I thought it'd be a nice title, and I kept saying it to myself, and the more I said it, it sounded oriental. And I kept saying, magpie's eye, magpie's. So I decided to spell it that way for the fun of it, you know?
Yeah.
If you can't have fun in this game, you're in the wrong game. That's what I say.
And you have a bit of history on that score because you named one of your other albums, you were telling me earlier.
Can you say it?
I can't. I don't normally start. Well, I can say Big Bad Beautiful World. That's the one I can pronounce. But what was the other one?
Give it a blast there.
I can't. Khyber something. Who's interviewing who here?
Since Kai Abram was the name.
Since Kai Abram.
Yeah.
But you also were saying that the whole issue of writing songs and how you go about doing it has changed radically in recent times.
I don't really think it's... No, I think the way people produce songs and the way people kind of, put them on record, it's a kind of a different process. In the pop kind of idiom or whatever, there's a lot of technology involved. I think you still write a song the old-fashioned way. You still have to create it in your brain,
But did you go through a process where you were self-editing too much?
Yes, I did, yeah. I had a bit of writer's block for a while. I probably refined my process too much, and I was kind of getting too fussy with my own ideas, and so I had to kind of go back a few steps and unlearn some stuff. But I had great fun, and when the release after that was a great feeling of freedom, and it was like a dam bursting, and I had a whole lot of fun writing a bunch of new songs.
Are you a believer in staying outside the music system?
To a point. I mean, it's obviously a very necessary evil, but you have to be careful with it and take what you can get from it whilst retaining your dignity and, most importantly, your rights and ownership of your material if possible, and try not to get screwed. That's basically it.
Really? A lot of sharks out there.
Yeah.
In every business, I suppose. Josh Groban covering one of your songs, how do you feel about that?
I feel great about it, yeah. The more people who cover my songs, the better. I'm kind of there's a kind of a little kind of a side career developing there in that kind of way, and there's quite a lot of people covering a couple of my songs, and the more the merrier, it attracts people back to my own music, and that's what I want,
Are you comfortable with the fact that another singer will interpret the song differently than you do?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you kind of don't want them to. There's no point in them doing it the same as you, Well, they're not going to be able to. It's impossible to sound like somebody else. So, you like to hear music live and breathe and kind of evolve. But at the same time, there's a part of you that doesn't want it to change too much, so that it's not identifiable or, So it's a fine line, I described it as like pushing your kid out to school, and you kind of want them to do well, but at the same time you're a bit scared that he might mess up, or
When you put an album together like Magpie's Eye, a bit like your kids, do you prefer one or two of the songs over the others yourself?
Yeah, well, inevitably, yeah. But you probably I don't know how you feel about your kids. You obviously
I don't have any, so it's a safe question for me to ask on that basis.
But it depends on the day, I like them all. I wouldn't put on a song there that I didn't like. So I like them all, and I like them for different reasons. And on some days I'll perform some of them better, or I kind of I'm reminded of why I like one more that day, or So, and nicely enough, and luckily enough for me, so far since the record's been released a couple of weeks ago, I have a lot of people liking different songs as a favorite, picking different ones. So it's not kind of a one-pronged fork or something, which is great.
And if I listen to the album from the first song through, is there a narrative running through it?
Not particularly. There's no big hidden philosophy or message. It's a collection of songs about different things and different things that moved me over the last couple of years, and that I felt would move other people or kind of catch their ear in some way if they're a clever story or something. So it's, it's kind of entertainment in a way, and it's self-expression, and it's art, I suppose, and you try and roll them all into one.
And professionally, are you in a good place?
Yeah, doing quite well, and always pushing further. I could always do better, and I could always do worse. So as long as I'm kept going, and I just try to get my music to as many people as possible everywhere.
Well, Declan, it's a real pleasure to meet you, and we will be
Joe.
placing this interview on YouTube, which you
Lovely.
will be able to access through live95fm.ie. And you are going to sing us into the break with?
This is a song called A Little Something. Thank you. I can see a little something in the way she looks away, and I can feel a little burning that I don't feel every day. And she tries to make me think she doesn't notice how I stare, but she likes the way I look at her. I know the way she tosses back her hair. And I can feel something that reads me when I look into her eyes. And I can tell that she would see right through my special list of lies. But she'd like for me to try, because somehow I make her smile. And I'd say anything to talk to her and stay with her another little while. What must I do to make her mine? I need so much to make her mine. What must I do to make her mine, mine? What must I do to make her mine? I need so much to make her mine. What must I do to make her mine? For I can feel something so soothing in the way she speaks my name. And there's something in her voice that could numb any kind of pain. Whoa, and nothing's ever drawn me like the way she draws me near. For somewhere in her mouth I know are all the things I want so much to hear. To hear. Oh, whoa, what must I do to make her mine? I need so much to make her mine. What must I do to make her mine, mine? What must I do to make her mine? I need so much to make her mine. What must I do to make her mine? Whoa. What must I do to make her mine, mine, mine?